I was a late bloomer in terms of like letting go of dolls and stuff. Like I hung on to those for like a long time.
Yeah.
I remember buying a Barbie recording studio and keeping it under my bed, and it was like my secret. My mom was like, okay, we won't tell anybody.
Under your bed at Yale.
Under my bed in the hospital when I had my first child. That's, I think, why I also respond to the Jill Soloway, like to this kind of work, is because it does feel like so that you go so deep that you can get lost. And I remember that feeling as a kid, like going so deep into like pretend world, and then having my mom be like, dinner, and I'd be like, that shake off.
And time would have flown by.
Yeah, flown by. Like when you hear that din of your kid like playing pretend, like that sound of like all the little voices, and it's like, it just makes me so happy that they're that relaxed and that like lost.
Yeah.
I mean, I never saw, I'd get home from school, I would not see my parents until dinner. I just wouldn't see them. Yeah. And then I would come home, like, and then, you know, we'd have dinner and then go up and like do some homework. But I really saw my parents for like half an hour a day, an hour and a half, tops.
And now as parents, we would feel
and they
guilty,
would stay at
right?
home. Yeah, and meanwhile, my mom was a stay-at-home mom. And I think I saw her probably less than what my children actually see of me. And I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, there is something, it's connected to, like we were talking about, like there is something about the creative life that is absolutely tied into you as a child. You can't like.
Yeah, I would imagine you know this better than me, but I think that there are actors who have lost that completely, and they're working. And then there are actors who are lucky enough to be able to be on projects where they're playing.
Like something's asked of them more than just like hit this mark and like, you know.
Yeah.
Right. And then it's not just like there is something about time, which is like another thing about why Jill is so speak, because it does, like if childhood needs to breathe, like so does work. Like you can't, like I don't think like discovery can really happen in tension or like a duress.